So I am assembling or actually building a deep super. We've got one hive that we just started recently and getting ready to put a second brood chamber on it. So what I'm using is finger joints. Just recently learned how to do those from Steve Ramsey. Great video. I'll attach it down below. The overall dimensions are 19 and 5/8 by 16 and a quarter by 9 and 5/8 inch deep. The lumber that I'm using is white pine. I bought 1 by 12 by 8 from one of the big box stores. So it doesn't have to be perfect lumber. A lot of people paint them. I like to varnish it so it looks nice. I like the look of the wood. So that's where we do the assembly. This is actually the crosscut sled that I made for the router. Each one of those joints is 1/2 inch. Little keyway on there. Keeps it consistent. That way your pieces go together just fine. I've sped this video up obviously about 250%, so it's going to look like I'm buzzing right through there when I'm routering, but in reality I was going pretty slow. I found that if I went too fast, it'll take chunks out of the wood, and in just a second you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll show you on one of the other pieces. That's just a vacuum. I've got a Beam whole house vacuum system set up in the shop. It makes a big difference for dust collection. So there I'm talking about where the gouges came out. I think I'm going to show it right there. So I did an undermount for my router. That's an old Black & Decker my dad gave me. The thing works fantastic. So it's actually the outfeed table for my table saw. So there I'm dry fitting. Huge fan of dry fitting. I want to make sure that all the joints are nice and snug. I don't want to have to try to take it apart, especially when I get ready to start gluing it. There I'm filing one of the joints to make sure it gets in there and stays nice and snug, putting everything together. Went together actually pretty easily. It didn't take me very long whatsoever. Measuring for square there, which it was square, but I'm going to take it apart again because I've got to cut the dado on the end where the frame sets. The frame should be flush with the top, so when you add the next level, your box isn't going to have a big gap and ants or something like that can get in. They'll get in anyways, but I just don't want them getting in there, or water intrusion, anything like that. So dry fitting, again, I'd already cut the dados in. In just a second you'll see me set the frame in there. So I want to make sure that everything's nice and snug. There we go, frame's in there, it's looking pretty decent. May have to make some adjustments, I think. But overall it turned out pretty well. It didn't take very long. It only took about an hour to do it, but this is actually the third one that I've put together. The first one, it took a long time, but it was a learning process, so really enjoy it. Kind of a combination of doing some stuff for the farm and then also learning a little bit of woodwork. So there's the finished product. I hope you enjoy the video.